juice, my nigga. You know what I mean? Or your shoes that you fuck with. Just like different programs, software you use. Just talking about just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit that you fuck with. Then it's gonna be some people that fuck with that shit that you fuck with. And if it's like a big enough brand, then that motherfucker's gonna catch on to the fact that you talking about this and you got all these other people talking about this. So now puts you in a position for them to sponsor you, put bread in your pocket just for doing that and to continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm over here talking about Adidas snapbacks and I put a fucking Adidas snapback on, and you know, next thing you know, they start sponsoring, giving me free hats and shit. Next thing you know, I keep building it. Now they breaking bread with a nigga and giving me free hats. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, we could be using this shit, my nigga. So it's like, I ain't gotta go to the mall, my nigga. I'll have some shit shipped to me, bro. You know what I mean? Have some shit shipped to me, my nigga. I'm alright. I'm gonna wear this shit. I'm gonna make this shit look nice, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit I'm gonna be all, bro. I've been telling niggas like, look, I'm taking this copyright class right now. You feel me? After this class, bro, I'm going on a major push. The reason why I'm even doing this whole video shit, this blogging shit or podcast shit, it's like an assignment for my communication class. You feel me? But that shit opened my mind to just how relevant and just how important it is to have a social media presence, bro. And that's why, despite like even though I don't really, you know what I'm saying, even though I don't really care for it too much like that, bro, I'm going do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's why you feel me, it's kind of mandatory. Because say if you release something, then now that you gotta get them, you feel me, you gotta have them way for them to get to you. You feel me? For the next project you gonna release.
Exactly.
You feel me? And in the meantime, you just put them on game about, you feel me, about you and shit, and they gravitate towards it.
Nigga, I'm gonna be building like suspense and shit too, like just building anticipation for different tracks, like, you know what I'm saying, just be hyping shit up. Maybe you know what I'm saying, you know, I got my, you know what I'm saying, I got my homegirls and shit or whatever, you know, I have a different sit down, have a sit down, put the homegirl on the show, you know, make a little show, nigga. You down to make a show, bro? I'm gonna air that shit once a week. You feel me? This is gonna be the first one, cause I'm speaking all this shit into existence as we speak. I'm gonna do this shit once a week. Maybe I do it on Thursday. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna have a day dedicated to this shit, and it's just like every day I want to have some new shit going on, some new shit jumping. You know what I mean? Like, we could have like different parts of it where it's like, all right, I'm in the studio over there. We could talk about the history of that studio, bro. Like, yeah, this the home studio, my nigga. This is where it all started. You know, niggas been up in here since 15, just been spitting up in here. You know what I mean? Just fucking with Pro Tools for the first time up in this motherfucker.
127.
You know what I mean? Just like, and we could talk about the history of that shit, bro. All that shit is still there. The Scarface poster, nigga, the Tupac frame, nigga, all that shit is still there. That green light, the niggas been like, niggas was up in there, bro, just spitting, and how I used to be all these other niggas, like how I was just like, you know, like 4, 5, 6, 7 niggas, and next thing you know, like how everybody just falls out, and it's just like, we down to the last two, bro, and it's like, that's not those stories, bro, like other people gonna relate to that shit, my nigga, cause it ain't just us where it's like, it's not just us where this is happening, bro. Like people having fallouts, my nigga. You gonna see, only the strong survive, my nigga. The ones who are serious is serious and have always been serious, but they haven't always been successful. You know what I'm saying? So everybody who is successful had to go through, you know, bullshit and back and beyond to get there. But over that time span, I guarantee they don't have multiple fallouts.
That's related to real life shit right there. You feel me? Extended of the music.
That's real life, and it's more than just music, bro. This is like my music. Me, that's the way I vent. That's the way that keeps me sane, my nigga. Because when I do the
Right.
music, like even I don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. That's me putting it in the music and not putting it on you or putting it on this person or putting it on anyone else. You feel me? That's me venting, getting it out of my system in a creative form of art. And it's like the fact that we thought it, my nigga. We are capable of anything. Any man, we can do anything that we set our mind to. Once we had that idea, we could do it. The only thing that stops us from doing.
When you listen back to the old music, you feel me? It brings you back to that time period and shit. And it was like, man, that was it right there.
Man.
Well, all that shit, you listen to that old shit. That's when we first getting out of fucking high school and shit. You feel me? Doing all that wild shit, bitch. You feel me? Wilding out.
Yep.
You feel me? That shit felt good as shit. You feel me? It brings you back to that time. It's like the feeling you get.
It's real shit, my nigga. And it's just like, this shit ain't gonna stop, my nigga. And it's gonna progress. And I'm just thinking about all the different ways we could just progress and be proactive on this shit, my nigga. Cause like I said, bro, the fact that it comes to mind, it's like we can do all these different things, and it's like there may be certain content in our music that may be inappropriate for certain audience or explicit, but you know what? The only thing stopping us from doing some of these things is just the intellect behind it. You know what I mean? We done seen a lot of niggas fall. You know what I mean? We done seen a lot of niggas fail, fuck up. You know, how many times niggas get caught up over some bullshit? I don't give a fuck if you just at the club or something. You know what I mean? And you just, you at the club, some shit just escalate. Next thing you know, I don't know, fucking chair getting thrown around or something. Next thing you locking with some motherfuckers at the club, and just being an adult, that changes the whole thing. The fact that you're an adult now, it's like niggas can go to jail for bullshit like this. So it's like, when it come down to doing certain things, I mean, you know what I mean? Most real solid individuals ain't never gonna really let that shit surface anyway. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not gonna, you know what I mean? But other than that, the shit that we spit in this music, if anyone has a question about it, my nigga, it's a vent. It's a form of therapy. It's therapeutical. You know what I mean? And it's keeping me. The fact that I'm doing this on a track is keeping me from doing this. You know what I mean? And the fact that it's keeping me from doing this is, in other words, saving my life. And we can, and music, you know what I mean? That shit is saving our life, my nigga. It's giving us a creative platform to develop ourselves and make something of ourselves, my nigga. And it's all in music, and music has been a key.
Hell yeah, whether you listen to it or making something, you feel me? You hear a certain song that makes you feel some type of way, if you feel me, you down, and you want to continue on and shit, like, you feel me, that shit just make it all better, like, oh shit, like, oh fuck that, I'm about to stay strong and turn up, nigga, like, fuck that shit.
Yup, and music
like,
been key.
That song you hear and shit, you feel me, you just get that feeling, like, fuck that shit.
Bro, and the thing is, music has been key and essential since the beginning of time, bro. Since we was in our early stages as people, as men, you know what I mean? Even in all like the religions and stuff, like music has always been powerful. You feel me? Because it resonates in your soul, bro. That's why, like, when I spit, my nigga, I could feel it in my stomach, bro. Like when I spit, bro. Like
it's that vibration. You got those vibrations,
nigga, I draw that shit from my gut, bro. And it's like if you know how you have certain verses where it's like you don't even have that much time to breathe. You know what I mean?
You just black out.
Yeah, and it's just like, nigga, you could feel that shit though, bro. Like, you know what I mean? If you really going hard, bro, you gon', you might get like a cramp or something in your stomach, or you might be a little sore, like you've been doing some crunches or something, or laughing too hard. You know what I mean? Like if you really spitting and you really drawing out that energy from your core, bro, because I think that shit really is deep. That shit really comes from the soul, bro. And a lot of people don't even know how powerful it is, my nigga. And these are just different things I'm gonna be addressing, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put this shit out too. I'm gonna put this video out. You know what I'm saying? Featuring my nigga Dynasty.
When you do get to a certain level, you feel me, you have all that original music, motherfuckers go back to that original music and they just hear that youngness in you. You feel me? That just sound wild.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Off top, bro. And this is my shitty, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas up in Hollywood like every other day, right? That shit is boring, my nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck about Hollywood, man. That shit ain't a big deal.
I got tired of Hollywood too.
It's like that shit.
I got that shit.
It should. You know, a lot of people come from a lot of different places and they're expecting this and this and this. But you know, the more people come out, the more they realize like Hollywood ain't what it seems. You know what I mean? And it's just like for me, it's like I'm here, my nigga, and it's like I know that this is the place a lot of people want to be. But for me, I want to be here too. But I want to be here. I want to be wealthy here. I want to be rich here, my nigga. And that's when you really having a good. That's when you really having a good time out here. You have to be able to have that. You have to be able to afford that higher cost of living because it's so many different things that you could be into out here. But it's just if you ain't got the bread, you're not seeing none of it. You're not having it. You know what I mean? It's just different luxuries out here that ain't nowhere else. And I'm gonna be addressing these things, bro. And it's just like, nigga, I already know too. Like when I eat, I'm gonna create avenues for my niggas to eat and my family to eat. Cause all the ballers, all the wealthy establishments and corporations, bro, they're wealthy because they create jobs for people. You know what I'm saying? So one of my goals is definitely to create jobs for my people. And you know, we always been music savvy or like sports savvy and shit. So I want to just like incorporate opportunities like that. I want to be able to invest in like a dope ass like gym and shit for, you know, motherfuckers to just come ball. You know what I'm saying? Just like have nice fancy courts. I want to invest in shit like that and create jobs for people to, you know, I don't know, coach kids or something or create jobs for, you know, motherfuckers to.
Yeah, you feel me, like an after school program, have a little studio to go to.
The studio, you feel me, like a junior recording program. You know what I'm saying? For like motherfuckers that's trying to get started early. You know, because you know there was that 15-year-old. What was she, like 15 or 15, 16? She did that YouTube beat, man. And it's like, that shit's amazing, my nigga. And it's like she up in Canada doing that shit. Like from Canada, it's like, you know, she had to been on this shit from an early age, bro. So it's like the reason why I feel like I'm so good at rapping and talented is because I've been, you know what I'm saying, I've been spitting, I've been reciting like my favorite artists from a very early age. You know what I mean? Like since like 4 years old, I'm like just reciting word for word certain artists that I fuck with. So it just kind of it's almost like a second language to me. That's why I'm able to speak. I feel fluid in the shit. You know what I mean? Have my own style. So, nigga, we gonna do it all, bro. We gonna have freestyle motherfucking Tuesday or Wednesday or something, my nigga, where we just up on the Mac, just spitting bars, bumping bangers. Nigga, we gonna have bitches. We gonna have groupies come up on the other video. Be like, yeah, introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? What she you know, it's just like all different types of shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cap this video out at 30 minutes. This shit's already 2.11 gigabytes, bro. I don't even know how. It's high quality, I guess. I don't even think this file will fit on YouTube. It's probably too big for YouTube.
That shit's crazy, though.
This shit's raw, though. This all me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, nigga. But yeah, man, I'm about to get fresh, man, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to see if this post, and it's gonna be my, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be it for my work for the day. And